Hello and welcome to Good Morning Thailand. Today we'll be talking about some of the news topics from across the land of smiles, starting with one of our top stories today regarding Thai politics. As Thai politics bids farewell to General Prayut with the final cabinet snapshot. That's right, a significant chapter in Thai politics came to a close on Tuesday as the outgoing administration convened for its last cabinet meeting headed by caretaker Prime Minister General Prayut Chan-o-cha. The meeting culminated in a group photograph featuring ministers and staff members. The former Prime Minister expressed his heartfelt gratitude towards every individual who had contributed towards the government's work and the nation's development. In a gesture of humility and grace, the 69-year-old chose not to leave any parting messages for the incoming government. Instead, Prayut made plans to pause his political career and dedicate more time to his family. In the aftermath of the cabinet meeting, the former PM engaged in an interview where he reiterated his appreciation for the cabinet members and various officials. Their unwavering support throughout their term was a significant factor behind the administration's accomplishment. General Prayut also stressed that the successful functioning of the administration was a result of mutual trust and strict adherence to all legal regulatory protocols. So, there we go. That was the last day of General Prayut Chan-o-cha.
Yeah.
Hopefully you might not see him again, depending on where you stand with the ever so popular and infamous.
Indeed. Well, one chapter closed, a new chapter is opening, I think, is the main takeaway here. We have a transfer of power.
Yeah.
Yay. I don't know. We'll see how we go.
Yeah. So let us know in the comments below, how do you feel about Prayut Chan-o-cha not being in office anymore? Because for now, we're going to move on to our next story, talking about free visa plans for Chinese tourists.
Yeah, so the ATTA has some skepticism about this new free visa program for Chinese tourists. So the Association of Thai Travel Agents, or ATA, has expressed skepticism about a government proposal to offer free visas to Chinese tourists as a means of stimulating demand. ATA cites economic difficulties and a weak currency as challenges that could render this initiative ineffectual, particularly in the face of flight and staff shortages. The Federation of Thai Tourism Associations and the Tourism Authority of Thailand are currently preparing a white paper to present the Premier and Cabinet detailing urgent issues such as enhancing tourist attraction and reinforcing Thailand's image as a safe travel destination. Now, ATA's president, Kun Sisdivachir, highlighted the need for solutions to attract more tourists. Meanwhile, Kun Adit, ATA's honorary secretary general, outlined two potential strategies for Chinese visa policy: a visa-free entry for Chinese tourists for a period of 3 to 6 months, or waiving the visa fee but still requiring a visa application. The latter is deemed more appropriate from a security standpoint. Adit believes that either approach could incentivize Chinese tourists who travel via neighboring countries and use visa on arrival, including groups of 100 to 1,000 travelers. However, the visa policy alone may not be sufficient to stimulate the market, given that many Chinese travel companies are still recovering from the lack of workers and increased operating costs. There's a big economic slowdown happening in China. There's not as much disposable income for tourists. There are obviously things have opened up, so people are traveling a lot more, but not as many Chinese tourists as were expected so far. They're still flooding the country, of course, but I think Thailand expected more. And these kinds of visa-free incentives make it easier for them to come in, spend their money, but there's not as much money to spend.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Oh, well, we're going to move on to our next story for now, which is regarding new dental health department. That's right. The Thai government is set to establish a dedicated dental health department, a move aimed at promoting oral health care across the nation. The Public Health Ministry has announced. Permanent Secretary for Public Health, Opas Kan Kawin-pong, revealed to the press that the government had acknowledged the Senate Public Health Committee's proposal to form the new department, though the plan is yet to be disclosed with the incoming health minister. While the establishment of the department is expected to span over a few years, the Public Health Ministry is determined to push the service to the public as the department gets underway. As part of its oral health care promotion, the ministry has plans to launch a dental hospital in each of the nation's 77 provinces. This will ensure comprehensive access to oral health care, particularly for upcountry inhabitants. On the topic of the proposed establishment of a medical school at the Pra Boro Mara Chanok Institute, a public higher education institute that caters to public health workers, OPA stated that the school is set to start recruiting medical students next year. The goal is to increase the number of doctors serving in rural areas, enhancing accessibility to Thai healthcare. The institute, which previously offered nursing and public health and health sciences across 39 colleges nationwide, launched a new medical degree this year to address the shortage of health workers in the country. So hey, possible good dental health care for all in Thailand, especially in the rural areas.
Right. Rural areas always have much harder access to quality health care in the first place. So this initiative, just bringing more of these services to people who need it, is always a good thing, I think.
All right, we're going to move on to our next story, talking about a recovery in music.
Yeah, so a priceless 200-year-old violin made its way back to the famous Chinese maestro that owns it. So a 200-year-old violin, valued at 18 million baht, or over $500,000, has been returned to its esteemed owner, a celebrated Chinese violinist, after he accidentally left it behind in a Bangkok taxi. A coordinated effort from Thonglor Police and JS100 Traffic Radio was indispensable in locating the taxi driver who had ferried the Chinese passenger from a restaurant on Sukhumvit Soi 26. The passenger, the globally recognized violinist Shui Wei, disembarked from the taxi, inadvertently leaving behind a bag carrying the precious violin. Now, according to the police sergeant Major Kun Kring Krai, an investigation officer at the Thonglor police station, Shui Wei sought the assistance of the police to inspect CCTV footage from the locations where he boarded and exited the taxi. However, they were unable to identify the taxi's license plate. The police in turn sought help from the JS100 radio, who successfully traced the driver, Kun Uten. Uten arrived at the Thonglor police station late Wednesday evening and presented the 200-year-old violin to a Chinese associate of Shui Wei. Shui Wei's friend expressed deep gratitude to Uten, who, sharing the eminent violinist, was overjoyed upon hearing his lost violin had been located. Uten shared that after realizing the passenger had left his bag in his taxi, he was unsure whom to contact. It was only after he checked his phone upon waking up and noticed missed calls from JS100 that he made a return call, setting the wheels in motion for the violin's return. As a token of gratitude, Shui Wei offered the driver a gift voucher. That's nice, man. I mean, because this is
Hashtag gift voucher.
something. I don't know. Still, but this is more than just money, right? This is something that tons of history. A 200-year-old violin.
Yeah,
this is very precious cargo.
I believe one of our members, Mojo, has made a very good comment which was exactly what I was thinking. He used some fruitful language, but the same question was, how do you forget something worth that much in a Bangkok taxi?
Yeah.
A 200-year-old violin? What?
I don't know. Sometimes you're like, I mean, it sounds like he probably carries it around a lot. So,
I guess he does.
Yeah.
But,
just takes a little brain slip.
okay.
What are you going to do?
Yeah, I guess he was preoccupied. I don't think he'll ever forget it again, hopefully. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, those were some of the news stories from across. And I forgot we still have one more. We still got one more. Quick fill time, Alex.
I got you. Well, I got the story. You want me to handle it? You got it? All right, cool. Yeah, stinky fruits on the way.
Our last story is about everyone's favorite Thai fruit, durian. A police officer agreed to pay 140,000 baht in compensation to a female durian vendor after the two engaged in a physical altercation where the cop broke the vendor's plastic nose. That's right. The dispute was ignited by an outstanding debt of 350 baht for the durian. The durian vendor, 27-year-old Kun Titaya, shared footage of the altercation from a security camera on Facebook. From the footage, Titaya is seen punching the police officer, whose identity was not disclosed, in the face. Titaya later revealed the details of the dispute. She explained that the physical assault occurred at a coffee shop in the northeastern province of Sisaket on August the 28th. Police officers in the video bought durian at 1,350 baht, but paid only 1,000 baht. According to Titiya, she demanded the missing 350 baht from the officer, but he refused to pay and kicked her in the face. She had just done some nose surgery, and the attack broke her nose. Titiya revealed that the media that she complained to an officer at Mueang Sisaket police station. The officer was summoned for questioning and agreed to pay her 140,000 baht in compensation. Titiya clarified that 50,000 baht would cover her surgical expenses and 90,000 baht would cover 500 kilograms of durian left abandoned due to her incapacitation. She added that the officer paid her 50,000 baht already, but did not apologize to her. The superintendent of the Mueang Sitsakhet police station, Kun Natakit, told officer was a member of his team, and he summoned the officer for questioning, and he admitted to the attack. I would like to apologize for the violent action revealed on social media. We admit to our fault. My team member was not as conscious as he should have been, and was not disciplined. We will set up a special committee to monitor the behavior of the officer to prevent a similar incident in the future. Hey, I mean...
Emotions run high with Durian, apparently.
Exactly. 350 baht is 350 baht. I mean, she stood up for it. But the fact that he kicked her in the nose in Sisakhet. What's going on in Sisakhet?
That was pretty brutal. And it's very interesting. In the U.S., you would see sort of the police come around and clam up to sort of defend the police officer a lot of the times. But, I mean, in this case, there was just clear footage of this guy being abusive. So, well, we'll see what kind of investigation that results in. But, yeah.
Is durian really that worth it? I guess for some it is.
Well, he tried to not cough up 350 baht, and now he has to cough up 140,000.
Yeah.
So, an expensive mistake.
Yeah, there we go. Well, ladies and gentlemen, those are some of the news stories from across the country today. You can find more on thethaiger.com. For now, we're going to move on to the chat and see what our members and viewers are talking about.
Yeah. What are we talking about? Thank you, Scott, for selling the show. Yeah, we're live on Fridays and Mondays now, guys.
Yeah.
So come and join us every week.
We had a massive turnout on Monday because I don't know what happened. Maybe a lot more people got notifications. But yeah, it's a bit of a slow day today, huh?
Being on time might help.
No, I don't think that helped.
I don't know. It was it was surprising on Monday though. There was a lot of people in here.
Yeah.
But yeah, Sick Puppy's gonna miss Prayut. I think you might be the only one. I'm not sure.
What's the most expensive item you've ever forgotten in
phone? Yeah.
A phone?
Yeah, I've definitely lost a phone. I'm trying to think.
What was the reason?
I just forgot it, I think, man. And the thing with phones, like, then you've lost your phone and you realize you're like, now what do I do?
Yeah.
Like, there's no way to communicate with anybody.
I have a hilarious story
What
about
happened?
my story is also a phone, but it was. I felt like it was a very valid and good reason for it, but I'll share it on a more maybe private members day.
Okay,
Yeah. It's not for everyone, that story.
Sounds good.
Yeah. Looking for West Texas Greg. Ooh, Ron John, Tony the Tiger, Rusty Lid, Dirty Old Man. Dirty Old Man has been away for a while.
Well, yeah.
These are like the OG members.
I know. It's like, hold on. Tech symbol is.
Big rain yesterday. Was it? Oh yeah, it was raining like crazy.
It came down like crazy. Yeah, man.
I was out and about yesterday. I went to Soy 11 to Hemingway's. One of our Fazwa's support staff was her last day.
Oh, okay.
So a couple of us went out just to celebrate her last day and
on a school night.
Bid her a farewell on a school night. So I'm a bit rusty this morning. However. It was a good evening.
It was a rare night where I didn't. You know, I watched the new Indiana Jones movie last night.
Okay.
That's what I did.
Which one?
The Dial of Destiny. It's like the newest one.
Okay.
Mads Mikkelsen is the bad guy in it. That's pretty good.
He's always the bad guy.
Yeah, he's good though, man. I like him as a bad guy.
Good. He is very good.
But they did that whole AI. You make him younger for the first like 10 minutes of the movie.
Okay.
It's so unsettling because his voice is so old, but his face is so young. It's a weird one. Hey, there's tech symbol. Hey, what's up, Mark?
Symbol. There we go. Sawati.
All right, Sawati.
Couldn't remember where I parked my car several times while living in San Francisco. Clive, I can relate to you on that one.
Oh.
The shopping malls in Thailand are the car parks. I mean, obviously, Thailand knows how to do shopping malls. It's very easy to get confused and lost in Thai shopping malls. So definitely. We feel that pain. Is Dirty Old Man the new member of the Wu-Tang Clan? Possibly, Mojo. Possibly.
Old dirty man.
Yeah.
ODM. But yeah, what's your plan for this weekend? I'm going to that magic show this weekend.
Ooh, magique.
Yeah, I'm excited. I haven't seen a magic show in a while.
Nice.
That'll be fun.
Oh, is it with Charles the French and friends?
Yeah. That's the show. It's a pure magic show, right?
Patrick Kuhn, he's been in the podcast
he's
before.
Doing it too, yeah.
He's like, he won America's Got Talent.
Did he?
Yeah, he did. I believe he did.
I believe Patrick's on the show.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
That's cool. That sounds fun.
I'm excited, man.
For me, not much. I have tomorrow evening. I have plans to meet Duran and his other half.
Oh, I thought you meant like the band.
Oh no, not the band.
I was
Duran
like, what?
no.
Duran's in town?
Yeah.
That would have been good.
And yeah, just prepare for Monday pretty much. We have a busy Monday coming up.
What's happening?
We have some new plans that I shared yesterday.
Oh yes. I know what you're talking about.
Yes.
I need to. Oh yeah, I'm reaching out for some podcasts for next week too. I'm talking to some actors, some Netflix people.
Actors?
Yeah.
From Netflix.
So one's from Netflix. One is a big Thai actor. Like I don't know. They're both huge. So we'll see if any responses. But I haven't had an actor yet. This will be fun. Hopefully I can nail that down.
Yeah.
And we got more content this weekend.
Sick Puppy says that was an awful movie.
Which one? Yeah.
I think he's talking about
Indiana.
yeah.
Yeah. Who was the lady in Indiana Jones? Oh, I know who you're talking about, Puppy. Yeah, she wasn't doing it for me much. She didn't offend me that much either, but I was like, man.
Moshe says, not Lisa Kudrow from Friends.
Lisa Kudrow? Phoebe. No,
Lisa
Phoebe,
Kudrow as the female lead in the new Indiana Jones. That's what's happened to Indiana Jones.
Yeah, it's Phoebe Waller-Bridges, I think is her name. Like she did the Fleabag, right? She was just kind of famous.
Phoebe Waller-Bridges.
Not answer. What's your question, John? Sorry, where's your question?
I see. Oh, great actor.
I forgot where I parked my car once.
Is it true that people don't say actress anymore? They just say actor, don't they?
Yeah. We're not supposed to gender professions anymore. Like,
Why?
imagine if you had to go to the doctress.
But that's funny you say that because in the Oscars there's best actor and best actress, but when we're talking about it, we only say actor.
Right. Yeah. I don't know. I do believe in
Hollywood is woke when necessary.
Yeah. Beats me. It's, traditions, blah blah blah. Yeah. Like I said, people just getting offended for the sake of it. That happens.
All right. Fair
But
enough.
yeah, Clive asked, did the podcast with the Malaysian ambassador drop yet? Yes, it did. I loved it.
Last week?
Yeah, it dropped on Saturday. This week, the new podcast is with the magicians, Charles the French and Tada. So a little more star power going on.
I thought his partner was called the French.
Charles.
Yeah,
and the French?
The French, yeah. Charles the French. But
No.
So it's Charles the French and Tada.
Yep.
Cool.
Yeah. And the thing is, they've been working together for 8 years, but it was Charles the French who decided, hey, why don't we put a video on YouTube? And then boom, just exploded.
Okay.
He's got his, like, what is the 1 million follower plaque? He just,
Yeah.
I want one of those.
Oh, he's got a 1 million one?
Yeah, he's got a
Nice.
1 million.
All
I'm
right,
jealous.
Tech Symbol says, what time does the show start now? 9:30 a.m. in the morning, allegedly, Tex. Around 9:30.
Yeah.
You guys ramble on a lot and not answer many questions. That's pretty much what we do every day, John. I thought you'd be used to this by now. Wait, sorry, what was your question, John?
That's what I was trying to find. He didn't have one.
I forgot where I parked my car. I think he said, I forgot where I parked my car once.
That's not a question. But he's like the other questions, I think. That's it.
My bad, John.
Yeah. Yeah, not Lisa Kudrow from Friends. I thought I answered them all. Got them all.
Nong Wasao. Oh, it's been a while.
Hello from
Hey, Nong Wasao.
Hey, what's going
Hello
on?
from Non Wai. Have you ever been to Non Wai?
No idea where that is. No.
Would you go to Non Wai?
I would. Udon Thani?
Oh, Udon Thani. Yeah.
Give me that. Take a look.
Tan's a local there.
Ah.
He's technically from Roy Et.
We're heading north.
Yeah.
I'm going to Chiang Rai, actually.
Yeah.
I'm excited about that.
Muhammad Wang, hello from Pyongyang. Hello. Hello, Muhammad Wang.
Really? Pyongyang? I don't know about that.
Pyongyang. It's a bit of a tongue twister. Pyongyang.
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 Pyongyang?
I look
teach a lot
very
of...
green today. I don't know if it's because of my shirt, but it feels like the lighting is also slightly green.
Well, we got the light in the background. Yeah, you're blending in over here.
Yeah, I think so.
I watch a lot of North Korean documentaries. Every time I hear Pyongyang,
Yeah.
I go into like Korean propaganda mode. Like,
Yeah.
I just want to start shouting things like that.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Scotty says notifications need to go out, including here in Chicago, at least 30 minutes prior. You hear that, Tan? 30 minutes before the show, we want notifications.
Yeah.
All right? Yeah?
How does it work? Can we set
I've
that?
let him know, Scott. I'm gonna lay down the law. I'm gonna put my foot down.
You've witnessed it.
I've actually moved out of the studio.
Yeah.
So I normally sit in the studio, but for the past
Just this week, isn't it?
1 week,
Yeah, I think it's just this week.
maybe 2 weeks.
Maybe.
2 weeks. For the past 2 weeks, I've been out right in the middle of the office where I have more access to some more departments. And since then, it's just off the rails, isn't it? It's just jump the shark. It's just
Hey, I think we're still doing
the
good.
wild, wild west in here. Mojo says, I just anticipate the show and update my feed. Fair enough.
That's not the way to live, though. We should be updating you. We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
We'll get it.
We'll try to update. I think we used to do it, but we don't anymore.
We're always in the
for no reason.
pursuit of a more perfect show.
Something happened here in Chicago regarding notifications. Yeah, the YouTube notifications in general are quite
pretty garbage. Yeah,
pretty garbage. Yeah, but we will try to be on top of it. Scott, thank you for bringing it to our attention.
And if any of you fools go on TikTok ever, we'll be doing TikTok lives later today. It seems like there's not a lot of demographic overlap between our YouTube and our TikTok, though. But yeah, I don't know. It's just more fun.
Yeah.
That one's definitely like not a news show.
What?
Yeah, Unfiltered. We never do Unfiltered anymore, but
I forgot that show existed. For a
yeah, I
second.
know. Well, it's been a long time.
It has been a long
I think
time.
we just treat this as like our Unfiltered now.
Oh, Zombie. Let's give a zombie update. Zombie updated something on Instagram, like a picture.
What's
Vishai,
happening?
was it Vishai or Tan? Have you guys seen Zombie's latest picture? Vishai,
She did some interview or something.
have you seen Zombie's latest picture on YouTube? Vishai, on Instagram? I saw it on Instagram. So, what happened? Update me, please.
From like the Isan area, like the person who like for Isan.
Oh, okay.
That's what I saw in the
Okay. So update for Zombie. She has now entered Miss Super.
It's fabulous.
Okay. I see. Okay, I got it. I got it now. So,
Right.
ladies and gentlemen, Zombie update. Zombie is currently in Miss Super Fabulous
Miss
Thailand,
Fabulous.
the pageant show, and she has made it to the. She has won her region. She has won her region. So, congratulations to Zombie. She is representing the province of Isan.
Isan.
That's right.
More loud music.
Look at that. We have the Thailand Isan beauty at the
indeed.
Thaiger.
Yeah.
I hope she doesn't win the whole pageant. I shouldn't have said that out
That
loud.
was rude.
She'll never come back.
you,
No, you've got to let your
Zombie's not leaving.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
you've got to let your birds fly. You've got to let them spread their wings, and this is her moment to capture, that one opportunity to take over Thailand, and we wish her all the best. She's made it. She's made it to the finals. She's going to be representing her province of Isan, and she's going to be taking on everyone else, Bangkok, Phuket, all of them combined. And we hope, Zombie, we wish you the best, and we wish you make yourself and the country and the Thaiger proud.
Congratulations.
Zombie for PM. That's what I'm trying to say. Thank you, Clive.
Oh,
Zombie
God.
for Prime Minister. Make it happen, ladies and gentlemen.
She has my vote. I'm not allowed to vote, though.
Yeah. Too many birds have flown from Thaiger already. That's what birds do, Tex. That's what birds do. They fly. That's life. Gotta accept it. But new birds will also be hatched.
Yeah. We have some eggs.
Yeah. Mom, so if you had one shot or one opportunity to seize everything you ever wanted in one moment, would you actually try to capture it, or would you let it slip?
I would lose myself in that moment.
Yeah.
Like that's.
I mean, it gets crazy down
You
that
only get one
8-mile
shot.
road down
Yeah.
the street. Like, it's a very long road. It's 8 miles.
I mean, but don't miss your chance to go.
Yeah.
All right. This opportunity comes once in a lifetime.
Yeah, so you better.
Lose
You better.
yourself.
Yeah. Well, on that note, ladies and gentlemen, we hope you have a great Friday and an even a better weekend. And we'll see you live again on Monday morning.
Monday morning.
Do join us on Monday morning. The chat will be live. We're going to try to set a reminder out 30 minutes in advance. Come and have some fun and get the news from over the weekend. Until then, we bid you adieu and see you on Monday. Bye-bye.
Bye.